We have all felt it. It is that slow, heavy feeling that settles over a quiet afternoon. It is the long wait in a line that never seems to move. It is the endless scroll through a phone that shows us nothing new or interesting. This feeling is boredom. It makes the world seem gray and dull. Our thoughts drift aimlessly, and a simple sigh can feel like the biggest effort of the day. We search for a spark, a small moment of delight to break the monotony, but often we find nothing. The minutes stretch into hours, and the feeling of emptiness grows, making us feel tired and uninspired in our own lives. But what if there was a simple, accessible cure for this common human problem? What if the solution was not some grand adventure or complicated hobby, but something much closer to home? The answer often has soft fur, sharp whiskers, and a talent for turning the ordinary into the extraordinary. This cure is, of course, the cat. It is a creature of endless surprises, capable of capturing our attention and making us smile in a single fluid motion. A cat doesn't just exist in a room, it performs, it explores, and it invites us into its playful world, offering an instant escape from the drag of a slow day. Watching a cat is so much more than a passive activity. It is an experience that can genuinely change our state of mind. It has the power to awaken a sleepy brain and inject a small, powerful dose of happiness into our day. Cats are born performers, equipped with a set of skills and instincts that make them natural entertainers. Their very biology is designed for action and intrigue. Think about their senses, which are tuned to a world we can barely perceive. Their ears swivel like tiny satellites, catching the faintest rustle of a piece of paper from across the room. Their eyes are masters of detecting motion, turning a fleeting shadow or a dust bunny into the main character of an epic drama. Their bodies are marvels of engineering, full of coiled springs and elastic grace, allowing them to leap onto high surfaces with breathtaking ease. For a cat, our mundane world is a stage. A simple kitchen counter becomes a majestic plateau, and a dangling curtain cord becomes a mysterious vine to be conquered. Beyond their physical abilities, cats are driven by an insatiable curiosity that fuels their endless antics. They are explorers at heart, compelled to investigate every new object that enters their territory. A simple cardboard box is not just a box, it is a secret fortress, a dark cave, or a new dimension waiting to be discovered. A crinkly paper bag transforms into a thrilling tunnel full of strange sounds and exciting echoes. This powerful urge to explore means that a cat is rarely still for long. Their curiosity creates constant motion. There is a simple scientific reason why watching a cat chase a string or bat at a toy feels so incredibly good. A large part of the explanation lies within the chemistry of our own brains. When we witness something we find cute, funny, engaging, our brain can release a chemical called dopamine. Dopamine is often known as the feel-good neurotransmitter. It functions as a reward signal, essentially telling our brain, "Hey, this is enjoyable. Pay attention and do it again." The small, delightful surprises that cats provide, a sudden leap, a playful meow, a funny wiggle, are perfect for triggering these small but significant bursts of dopamine, lifting our mood and making us feel happier almost instantly. These brief moments of feline entertainment also serve another important function. They help reset our attention. In our modern world, we often spend long hours focusing on demanding tasks, work-school managing our daily lives. This sustained focus can lead to mental fatigue, making it harder to concentrate and easier to feel bored or overwhelmed. Taking a short break to watch a 1-minute video of a cat doing something silly. The pounce is one of the most captivating behaviors in a cat's entire repertoire. It is a miniature performance suspense action, a satisfying conclusion all unfolding in a matter of seconds. The drama begins with the preparation. The cat spots its target, perhaps a feather wand, a wrinkle in the carpet, or an unsuspecting toy mouse. Its entire body changes, becoming low and compact. Its muscles tense with stored energy and its eyes narrow with intense, unwavering focus. This moment of stillness is electric with anticipation. We, the audience, can feel the coiled power and we hold our breath, waiting for the inevitable explosion of movement. Then comes the signature move that signals the climax is near. The butt wiggle. As the cat crouches, its hindquarters often begin to sway back and forth in a slow, rhythmic motion. This charming little dance is not just for show, it is a practical adjustment, allowing the cat to test its footing and perfectly balance its weight before launching forward. For the human observer, however, this wiggle is pure comedy and suspense. It is the final, undeniable sign that the attack is imminent. Finally, we have the landing and the capture. the cat lands with surprising softness, its paws absorbing the impact as it pins down its prey. This moment brings a satisfying resolution to the tiny drama we have just witnessed. Section 5. The chase. Fast, furious, and funny. The chase is another core element of feline entertainment, offering a spectacle of speed, agility, and often hilarious mishaps. You know, it all begins with a trigger. A ball rolling across the floor, a shadow dancing on the wall, an imaginary foe that only the cat can see. The moment the chase begins, the atmosphere in the room changes. A quiet, sleepy space is suddenly transformed into a dynamic racetrack. While the cat's movements become sharp and decisive, its tail acts as a counterbalance, swishing back and forth. It executes tight turns and sudden stops. This display of raw energy is infectious, pulling us into the action. One of the most amusing aspects of the chase is the sheer determination cats display. A cat will pursue a fleeting red laser dot with the intensity of a lion hunting on the savannah. It will slide across polished wooden floors, skid into furniture, leap into the air in a desperate attempt to catch the uncatchable light. This combination of serious effort and a silly goal is classic physical comedy. We watch, mesmerized by the fast-paced action, as the cat's paws tap frantically on the floor and its body contorts in pursuit of its elusive prey, making it an endlessly repeatable and reliable cure for a moment of boredom. Section 6. The Climb the Masterclass in Agility and Balance Climbing is where a cat truly demonstrates its status as a four-legged acrobat. This behavior transforms our vertical world into a cat's personal jungle gym, providing a spectacle of skill, daring, and incredible physical control. For a cat, a towering bookshelf is not an obstacle. It is a mountain to be scaled. A set of curtains is not just a window dressing, it is a rope to the summit. Watching a cat plot its route upwards is like watching a master strategist at work. It will pause, tilt its head, measure the distance with its eyes before making the first decisive leap. This careful planning adds a layer of intellectual drama to the physical feat. The act of climbing itself is a beautiful display of strength and coordination. A cat's body is perfectly designed for it. Its sharp, retractable claws provide the grip needed to ascend surfaces like a carpeted cat tree, the back of a fabric-covered sofa. Its powerful hind legs provide the propulsive force for impressive vertical jumps, allowing it to reach a high shelf in a single, fluid motion. As it climbs, its body stretches and twists with a liquid grace that is mesmerizing to watch. We are captivated by the sheer efficiency of its movements, as each paw finds a secure hold, and every muscle works in perfect harmony to carry it upward. Balance is the other half of the climbing equation, and cats are undisputed masters of it. Section 7. The mischief, when chaos becomes charm. Mischief is the secret ingredient that makes cat entertainment so special. It is the gentle, unpredictable chaos that turns a quiet home into a stage for lighthearted comedy. This form of entertainment is not about athletic prowess. It is about a cat's delightful disregard for human rules and intentions. For example, a cat's decision to sit where it does not belong is a classic source of amusement. A tiny kitten curled up inside a large salad bowl. A fluffy cat squeezing into a small cardboard box. A cat making itself comfortable right on top of a laptop keyboard. These moments are funny precisely because they are so illogical and unexpected. Another form of charming mischief is cat-assisted reorganization, knocking things over. A cat will sit on a desk or a shelf calmly observing the objects around it. Then, with a slow, deliberate paw, it will gently push a pen toward the edge. It might push a tube of chapstick, or a set of keys. It will watch the object teeter for a moment before it finally falls to the floor. There is a scientific curiosity to this behavior, but for the human observer it is pure, deadpan comedy. The cat's nonchalant expression as it creates a tiny bit of disorder is what makes the moment so hilarious. It is trouble on a small, manageable scale. Theft is also a key component of feline mischief. Catching a cat in the act, trotting proudly across the room with a stolen sock in its mouth, is an irresistibly funny sight. Section 8. Cats and the Internet. A perfect match for modern joy. It is no accident that cats have become the unofficial mascots of the Internet. Their behavior and our modern media consumption habits fit together perfectly, creating a global phenomenon of shared feline fun. One of the biggest reasons for this is that cats are masters of short-form content. In a world of fleeting attention spans, a 5-second clip of a cat making a funny face performing a clumsy jump. It is quick to watch, easy to process, and delivers an instant emotional payoff. This makes cat videos perfectly suited for platforms like TikTok, Instagram Reels, YouTube Shorts, where brevity is king. Furthermore, cat behaviors are incredibly loopable. A short clip of a cat pouncing on a toy repeatedly batting at a dangling object can be played over and over without losing its charm. In fact, repetition often enhances the humor. With each loop, we might notice a new detail. The subtle twitch of an ear, the funny expression in its eyes, the way its tail moves. This quality keeps us watching longer than we intended, mesmerized by the simple, rhythmic action. The looping format turns a single funny moment into a hypnotic and endlessly amusing spectacle, which is a key ingredient for a video going viral online. The universal appeal of cats is another crucial factor in their internet dominance. You do not need to speak a specific language or understand a particular culture to appreciate the humor of a cat falling off a chair. Section 9. Conclusion. The ultimate boredom cure. Throughout our day, boredom can creep in, casting a gray shadow over our mood and draining our energy. It is a common feeling in our busy, sometimes monotonous modern lives. But as we have seen, a simple, powerful, furry solution is never far away. Cats, with their natural charisma and endless antics, serve as a spark to light up a dull moment. When a cat jumps, when it purrs, when it plays, each short clip, each real-life moment is a complete story that offers instant relief from mental fatigue. These feline entertainers deliver quick, satisfying doses of happiness. Their antics fit into the small gaps in our day, providing an easy laugh, providing a moment of peace during a short break. The appeal is universal, transcending age, transcending language, transcending culture, connecting us through a shared appreciation. Their behaviors, the dramatic pounce, the clumsy tumble, are a reliable source of simple pleasure, offering a return to something pure, something genuinely fun. If cats cured your boredom today, leave a like and subscribe for more feline fun.